Welcome back, everybody. Hi. This is the Struggle is Real Part 2. It is going to be the 5 steps to learning self appreciation. I've put together a little formula and I'm going to show you a little chart that I hand drew so that you can copy it and you can begin to list and work on the 5 steps to achieving self appreciation so that we can eradicate self hatred, self shame, self pity, and self loathing in the world as individuals. I believe it will make us all more beautiful people within ourselves. It's not so much as I need to do this for someone else. It's going to help us as an individual change ourselves, our world, and the world around us. And then at the end, the result of that is going to be a better humanity, a more sound, strong minded, frequency fluid humanity. That's the goal. So, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed part one. Please, please, please go back and watch The Greater Good. You've got to watch How to Win parts one and two, and you've got to watch the series called 5 Steps to Self Love. You've got to. Those are going to give you formulas to be a foundation to build this self growth process off of. And at the end of this here, I'm going to show you. Well, here in just a moment, I'm going to show you the 5 steps you're going to take to achieve self appreciation. So don't overcomplicate it. Do not be overtly hard on yourself. This is something that you've got to make simplified. You know, when we get too razzled in our mind, we overcomplicate things for ourselves so often, and then it turns into a big mess. And I know you can relate to that. I know every person can relate to that. We get worked up, we get anxiety, we get over nervous, we get neurotic, and it leads to depression. It leads to anxiety disorders. It leads to mental disorders, physical disorders, everything, guys. You know, Self hatred, self pity, self loathing are simply symptoms. You can beat them just like you can beat a common cold, guys. And I fully believe in that, and I have nothing but faith in you to believe in that, and that you can actually make that a realization in your world. So, you know, the 5 ways to self appreciation. I mean, you've got to understand that you've got to reiterate to yourself that you are way more beautiful than you give yourself credit. You are way more strong willed than you may give yourself credit. And if you do give yourself that credit for being beautiful and being strong willed, more power to you. Please help someone near you who may not be able to do that. And if you are to that level of a mentality where it's like, I feel so beautiful about myself today, or I feel so strong minded about myself today, run with that. Run with that to the moon and back. And do not forget to cement it into your mind, even on your worst days, that 2 days ago you may have felt so beautiful though the world couldn't even touch you. That is the uniqueness of the individual that you are, and that is going to be the basis for how you learn to self appreciate. Okay, so I want you guys to write this down real quick. I want you to stop and I want you to listen here. Okay, you're gonna have 5 items. Okay, and I know it's backwards, but just listen to me. 5 items, definition, and change. Okay, 5 items you want to learn that you may not appreciate about yourself. You write down 5 items that you don't appreciate about yourself. Okay, and then you're going to write a definition of each item. Don't overcomplicate it. If someone shamed you and made you feel bad about your body and it was from work, say, okay, John from work made me feel bad about my body in the definition. And the item is, I feel bad about my body. You need to now list one thing that you can do to change that. You let John know that he hurt your feelings. And if you don't want to let John know that he hurt your feelings, that's fine. Find something you can do to list in the change section that is going to give you a foundation for that change. You need to list 5 items of things you want to learn to appreciate about yourself more. You have to give an honest definition of where that comes from, whether it's an outside source or whether it's self shaming from the inside because you didn't achieve something that you wanted to, or you're not somewhere in life where you want to be at that moment, or you failed at something. Let's be real with ourselves, guys. That's the whole point of this. You've got to learn how to be real with yourself so you can learn to self-love and self-appreciate. And then you've got to put the item that is feasible and achievable to change that. Okay, so very simple. Write five items down that you want to learn to self-appreciate more about yourself. You need to write definitions for those 5 items of where they come from and what the basis of that is. And then you've got to write down one step for each item of the 5 in order to find a way to change that. I guarantee you this is going to work. You're going to learn more about yourself. This is the encouragement that the frequency fluid mindset is trying to push so hard, is that I want you to learn more about yourself. I want you to be malleable and be teachable and be able to fluctuate on that frequency that is the ever-changing life that you live, because life is going to change constantly. It is going to be up to us to maintain a foundation of self-love so that we are able to fluidly go with those changes, progress as an individual, and maintain a positive self-growth factor so that we can become the best individuals we are. Okay, so one more time. You write down 5 items that you want to learn to self-appreciate about yourself more. Be honest with yourself. You have to write 5 definitions, one for each item. And then you have to write 5 items of change that are achievable and to address each item. So it's very simple. I know you're going to be able to do this, and I encourage you to be able to do this. Write it down. Write it down right now. Make a chart. It's a 3-section chart. You have 5 items. You have the definition of those items, and you have the change that you're going to engage in your world and in your everyday life to learn how to self-appreciate. I really hope everyone has enjoyed this series, and it's so important, guys. If it seems a little bit touchy, it is. As I said, this is something people do not like to confront, but that is okay, because we are going to address it, and we're going to address it now within ourselves as individuals. You go back and you watch How to Win parts 1 and 2, and you will find a formula to learn how you are winning through adversity, no matter what. If you lose or at anything, you're going to be a winner in life after you watch this stuff. I promise you guys. It is something that all humans deal with, and this is a resource that you can come to and learn to formulate a way that you can change yourself. You can design your own life's design. You own your individuality. You own your uniqueness. You know your unique capability of being beautiful within yourself is something that no one can take away from you. So go dye your hair, ladies and gentlemen. Go get a tattoo. Go find a new wardrobe that you've always wanted to dress like, and don't let nobody shame you. And don't be ashamed of it within yourself. You step up to the plate for your own self, for the greater good of the individual that you are, and to make yourself appreciate who you are. You deserve it. I believe in you, and you are a beautiful person. No matter what state of life you are in, you're a beautiful person, and you've got to believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. The Struggle is Real series. It is a continuation of the 5 steps to self-love. Please like, subscribe, share. Do not forget to make your chart. Do your homework about yourself, guys. Let's learn more about ourselves. Please leave a comment in the comment section. I really want to know where everybody's from, just a country. I love being able to let everybody know that it is truly global. As I said, right now, I can confirm we're in 18 countries around the world. The only continent we are not on right now currently is Antarctica. And so I love you all so much for the support. I love you all so much for being engaged and being active and learning how to be on the frequency fluid mindset. It is a global movement, and it is simply to better us as individuals so that we can have a better world around us and thus create a better humanity for the entire world. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful weekend. I enjoy being able to connect with everybody, and I can be in a room all by myself and feel like I am with you. And if you feel alone, please know that I'm with you. You reach out, frequencyfluid@aol.com. Reach out to my Facebook page. It's Frequency Fluid at Facebook. You can't miss it. It's the only one out there on the whole internet, guys. Awesome, okay? And it's because of you all. The inspiration is you all. And don't be afraid to reach out, okay? Thank you so much. please hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get new notifications whenever we do new uploads. Okay, guys? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're going to keep this rolling. Okay? Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Blessings to everybody. Thank you so much for watching.